Hi friends, good evening everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you about SAP themes. Sometimes when you open your office system or in any practice system, you may see the different type of screen. You can check it, what is the default theme is assigned to your SAP GUI. Okay, let us check now. This is the signature theme. Most of our SAP screens, we use it, okay, which you can control the look, appearance, everything. So I'm going to show you that. Where is the other details? Okay, if you click on this button, there is an option called options. When you go here, and if you go to the visual design, theme settings, here you can control your theme. For example, you are going to keep it, okay, this one. Put apply and click OK. So if you're already in SAP, you should come out, then only you can see that new appearance. Already you can see that appearance difference. Okay. So it will have this more if you want to go to any other menu options and all. And if you go to ME21N, the screen looks different. Okay. So the screen appearance, the fields, everything you can see the traditional more. For example, if you go to any FP, anything NVA01. So the screen looks different and all. If you feel that kind of a difference, first you go to that settings, that options, and see whether which theme is assigned to your GUI. If you're comfortable with signature theme, you can go for the same thing. Okay. So there are different themes. You can explore with different themes. For example, if you go to the classic theme, apply and OK. So the classic theme looks like this. Okay. So you can explore. Mostly we use the signature theme. We are habitual with that. So I hope in this video you learned about what are the different themes available. Okay, and the mostly what we see is the signature theme. If you like this video, click on the like button and keep sharing our videos. Thanks for watching. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you about one issue if you would have encountered. Sometimes what happens, this menu where you are giving this transaction code, right? Like the MMBE or whatever you are inputting that. So that field would be hidden. So how to find out that? So then what you have to do, for example, you are here. So now you are able to see if it is locked, how it can happen. Go to the options. Go to interactive design and visualization 1. Okay. This OK code, you can uncheck that and click on apply. Come out of the screen. Now if you go to your login, you can see that you cannot input the transactions. So if you find such kind of issue, what you have to do, you have to go here and click on options, go to interactive design, visualization 1, activate the checkbox, show OK code field, and click apply, and then OK. So immediately you cannot see the details, right? If you click on that new screen, see the new screen already is visible. So if you open the new screen, already the options are already affected. I hope you learned one new point in this video. If you like the video, hit the like button and share with your SAP circle. Have a good day. Hi friends, good morning everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. In this video, I'm going to show you that how to show that the technical icons. Okay, so that what kind of exactly the icons what I'm talking about. For example, when you go to MM01, you can see that there are material types. You cannot see the technical details. One more example, you go to MIGO and you cannot see that A01, A02, A03, all those stuff. Okay, so then how to get those details? You go to options and come to interactive design and visualization 1. Here you can see the option called controls. You can select show keys within drop down list. So the show the key and sort by keys within drop down list for more. So later you can select it. Later you can select this sort by keys within drop down list for more efficient keyboard input. So that also you can just select by default. So show keys within the drop down list, you can select this and click on apply, click OK. I'll just refresh the screen, go to MIGO. See here, you can see that key A01, A02 and all. Now you go to MM01. Now you can see here both the material type and the description. All are visible here. So if you feel such kind of missing data, you go and update so that it will be visible. I hope you learned one shortcut in SAP. Not only shortcut, it's kind of a settings. So you learned one settings how to set up if you are feeling any missing data, this kind of issues. I hope this video has helped you to understand a new point. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you about a small setting. Sometimes when you get a new login from your client, when you join for a new support project or when you join for a new implementation, mostly you don't see the transaction codes. Let's take an example. You go to logistics. We are going to logistic execution, inbound process, goods receipt for inbound delivery, and inbound delivery create. You can see here only the short text you can see, but not the transaction. So then what you have to do, the same screen, go to extras, click on settings and select this option display technical names and click continue. Okay, so now already it got refreshed. Now you go to logistic execution, inbound process, GR for inbound delivery and inbound delivery, click on create. Now you can see VL31 and VL34. So this small setting you can utilize whenever you're handovering the users and all. This should be flagged, otherwise they won't see the transaction code, they see only the description. We know the importance of transaction code in SAP more than the description. We are mostly habitual with the transaction codes ME21 and VL31 and VL32, and 1 is for creation, 2 is for change, 3 is for display. I hope this video has helped you to understand the point on SAP. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you about creating the favorites as a folder. You have to teach the end users or key user who are going to interact with you during the project, and you have to tell them how to create the multiple folders and as per their regular work. Let's take an example. If you see our SAP Easy Access, here you will see that two options. One is SAP menu, other one is favorites. If you see SAP menu, the SAP all standard transaction codes are available. For example, in favorites, you can add a different folders. Put the cursor on favorites and right click and select insert folder. In this insert folder, for example, you wanted to tell him what are the activities for a purchase order, or else you want to tell them like purchasing team, what are the transactions they wanted to handle generally. Let's take purchasing team. Okay. So generally, what kind of transaction they can use it? Purchasing team, insert transaction, ME5A, list of purchase requisitions, insert transaction, ME21N. Let's take ME41, request for quotation, ME42, maintain quotation, ME47, quotation comparison, ME49, ME21N, PO creation, ME22N, change. The same thing can be used for display also. Okay, ME23N. Let's take, these are the transactions he generally use it. We can take one more report, ME2N. If you want to drag anything here and there, right, you can drag it like this. ME5A, first you wanted to have, or you wanted to have like this. Okay, anything if you want to move it here and there, you can put and then move it. Like that you can move. So this is the way how you can teach users. So purchasing team, for example, if somebody is in inventory, how they can do it, or else all important reports, they want to keep it like important reports. Insert folder, maybe inventory reports. So what kind of inventory reports they are regularly used? You can see MB 52. Keep that cursor on the folder so that it will come onto that. MB 51. Maybe MMB. Okay. So these kind of all folders they can create. So they don't have to run for the transactions, and they know that what are the regular activities and purchase order, purchase requisition, like that. Also, you can teach them how to create the subfolders. For example, under purchasing team, they wanted to have one more folder. Okay. They can create one more folder. It's mainly for PO approval. Let's take an example. So under PO approval, they can keep the transaction ME 28 or 29 and whatever transaction they were going to use it. So within the folder. So this kind of folder management also we have to teach to that users, the key users, so that they will teach end users. They can keep the regular transactions. Okay, every day when I come, I check that open purchase requisitions and any quotations required, then only I create the quotation, or else I will just directly create the PO. So like that, they can create their regular activities, and even they can create multiple folders for the multiple activities and all. Like I just shown, you can drag, select it, and put your mouse, and you can drag wherever you want to keep any sequence kind of a thing if you want to teach them. I hope this video has helped you to understand how to teach the users about the folder management under favorites. That will be helpful for them to do their regular activities, and it will be useful for not only for users, even for the key users also. When you're using that one as a consultant, also the regular transactions what you're using, you can create a folder, and quickly you can access it if you don't remember, because we don't have to by heart the transaction codes as an SAP consultant or even as an user. Just by practicing every day, those will be remembered, and this kind of folder management will be helpful for you to manage your regular transactions and without spending time for remembering or searching again. Okay, those kind of things can be avoided, which will save time. And the same folder management will be helpful for if any new joinees are joined, you can teach them easily. So they also can proceed with the same plan. I hope this video will be helpful for you during your projects, whether it is the implementation or support. If you like the video, hit the like button and keep sharing our videos with your SAP circle. Thanks again. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you about this cursor usage when you're typing something in SAP. How can you decide that what kind of cursor you need it? Let's take an example. You go to MB52 transaction, and when you're typing any material like 300 something, okay, you can see that narrow cursor, right? How you can determine? Go to this and click on options. Interactive design and visualization 1. Here you can see that cursor width. For example, you select a wide cursor or narrow cursor and also use block cursor in overwrite mode. For example, how this overwrite mode looks like. See, it's already affected. See, you can see here the blue color, the overwrite kind of a mode, right? So if you want to have a simple one, you can come to this narrow cursor and click apply. So now it became the normal narrow cursor. So this kind of any cursor settings you can control by using these options. So most of these kind of screen related settings you can do in this customized local layout. I hope this will be helpful for you when you're typing, how comfortable you are. Based on that, you can set up your settings. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this short video, I'm going to teach you how to see what is your system time zone and is it possible to keep your own time zone if you are locating in different place, how you can verify. Okay. Go to SU3. SU3 will provide your respective user defaults. And if you go to the defaults, here you can see what is the system time zone. The system time zone is the way the server is being installed or where the server is being maintained. So that will be system time zone. And the user time zone can be changed. For example, the system is available in Germany and you are working from India, then your time zone can be kept as a different one. But most of the SAP standard transactions, everything will come based on system time zone, but user time zone can be controlled for certain parameters. Okay, you can select based on that. So whatever the country you can maintain, that you can maintain and save it. So this is the personal user time zone and the system time zone. So you can see under SU01D transaction or SU3, whichever you have access, you can open and verify for your system time zone. Thanks for watching. Hi friends, good morning everyone. If you came to our channel for the first time, click on the subscribe button and keep sharing our videos. In this video, I'm going to teach you about the history data when you're inputting certain field in SAP. Let's take an example. You go to SE38 and recently, like last 2-3 days back only, you were working on some program. And so you give space, but it's not visible. Okay, so nothing is shown. So you need to again search for what is that program. You click on F4 or whether you have a notebook, you have to take it and all. Okay. But sometimes in few systems you see that history and few systems you don't see the history. So how to control that, you are going to learn in this video. Go to this customized local layout, click on options, and here go to local data, click on history. Here you have to select the option on. Okay, There are history settings are there. You can check it like what is the, how many months you wanted to keep it and what is, because if you're keeping a lot of data in the history, right, that also consumes certain kind of a size and all. So those are all technical details you can verify later. But if you keep it on, then at least you can see our data from last 1 week or 10 days. We don't need some program which I used 2-3 months back, right? Generally, yesterday I worked and again I want to work, or 1 week back, 2-3 days back. Generally, that is our requirement as a consultant. So now you come to SC38 and give space. See, once I give the space, what are the different programs I used in recent days are visible. Okay, the same thing can happen for anything. You go to MB52 and you want to give some plant. See, what are the plants I have given in recent days. So this is the way how you can activate your history on or off. If you are feeling uncomfortable that system is showing a lot of entries like that, then you can off that history so that system will not show you any old entries. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you about where can you verify what kind of user you are and what are the different types of users are there and which are frequently used user types. Based on my experience, I'm going to explain you. You can go to SC01D. Mostly you will have a display access for any user. Take your user and click on display. And if you go to the logon data, here you can see the user type: dialog, system, communications data, reference, and service. Most of the users, like whether you're a consultant or a key user, end user, most of our user types will be dialog. 99% it will be dialog user only. And the system user is for if you're using for any background job creation, and if you are using for that transaction, for any kind of a transaction you're doing in the backend, then system has to give one user ID. So those user IDs mostly the system user IDs. Because this dialog users, the users may be resigned or they may change the departments, anything can happen. So the system users will have that respect to authorization, and those are available in the system. Okay, just click on F1 to see that definitions of different kind of user types. You can read later. I will just give a glance on that. So dialog users, like I mentioned, that a normal dialog user used by one person only for all types of login. And system, use the system user type for internal system processes. For example, background processing or system related processes. For example, ALE, workflow, or any interfaces, these kind of things, we use it. In my experience, all the users are assigned to dialog, and these kind of backend processing as are the system. And very rarely these kind of service or reference will be used. For communication, you can see here, use user types communication for dialog free communication between systems. So when you're calling that systems for any certain kind of dialog login is not possible. See here, by using this communication ID, you cannot log into SAP. But by using both the system and dialog, we can log in. You can see here, login is dialog login is not possible. So you can see that details about communication or system details. See, a user of this type is excluded from the general settings of password validity. Only user administrators can change the password using transaction SC01. Because the system user IDs are completely controlled by the basis or security who are responsible for that user IDs, right? So those only can control. We cannot do that. So multiple dialog logins are checked and logged if necessary. So we can log in multiple login also, we can do it. So dialog and system are the mostly used, so you can focus on that. And you can just read it, what are the different other like communication, services, reference and all. For example, services, mostly a group of people are using single ID kind of a thing. SAP can recommend to use that. You can read properly by clicking F1. So here you can see that SAP details also. What is the dialog user? What kind of functionalities are available? See dialog, login and RFC logon and all, background processing, communication system. You cannot log in, but service login can be logged in because service is a group of people. So you can read and to understand the basic idea, okay, what type of user types are available. Mostly basis who are responsible for the user creation and all, right? They are mostly focused on this area. Either basis or security GRC team. So in most of the projects, what happens, so they may not keep the separate GRC team, so that in the basis team only the people will handle about user IDs creation and all. So background job and RFC connections, so these kind of things, basis team will take care. So you can focus on this dialog and system, and just to get an idea, other three types also. I hope in this video you learned about what type of user type you are using generally and what are the different other types are available. I hope this video has given you few new things to learn. If you like the video, hit the like button and share our videos with your SAP circle. Thank you. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you about a small functionality, how to change your own password. For your user ID, you want to change the password. So how to change? Give the user ID and input the password, then click on new password. After you have to enter the user ID and password, then only you click on the new password. So system will ask you to input it. And then click enter. So the new password is changed. You can see password changed. So this is the way how you can change your own password. I hope this will be helpful for you to teach your users if they have access to change the password. Okay, or else any users, whoever have the access, they can change their password. For example, somebody is known or they wanted to secure their password, then they can change their own password by using this method. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.